Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be making some pork vegetable soup. So I'm just going to show you guys a very simple recipe that I make, and then you can eat it for the whole week because I'm making a big batch. Anyways, here are the ingredients. 1 Lo Bok. It's just a white carrot. Some celery sticks, 2 tomatoes, a bunch of carrots, a potato, an onion, and of course the pork. So this one I got the pork shank and pork bones. These are your ingredients. So I'm just peeling the carrots. I like to wear a glove because my hands are very sensitive. I don't know why. So I'm just wearing a glove. So make sure you also peel the Lo Bok. In the meantime, fill up your pot. And just put it on a boil. So I just like to make it very chunky because I want to bite my carrots. But you can put it smaller if you like. I'm just cutting the tips. And after I'm done cutting, I just drop it into the pot. And you basically do this with all your vegetables. So I think I put too much water. So if you notice, it's kind of overflowing like this because we have to add more ingredients. Just kind of toss up the water. The only ingredient that you want to hold off until like maybe the last hour or half an hour is the potato. Depending how mushy you want the potato, because last time I put it in it too soon, like right at the beginning, it kind of disintegrated. So I like to just roughly chop it into like quarters. Alright, we'll just leave this on the side. Oh, don't forget your onion. Put that in the soup now. Again, I just like to chop it into quarters. If you cut the onion fast enough, you won't need to cry over it. There we go. So we're just gonna wait for this to boil, and then we'll put our meats in. So once the meat is in, basically you boil it for about 3 hours, but you can boil it for longer so it'll get more tenderized and yummy. And then all the flavors are gonna go into the soup, and that'll be super healthy. No broth needed. This will be your broth in general, and it'll be really good. Okay, so the soup is boiling. I'm gonna turn down the heat to medium-low. So we'll just pop open the lid. Be careful because it's really hot. Ow! I burned myself. Anyways, so we're just gonna put the pork in there. So look at the pork. Oh no, it's overflowing. There's too much water, so I'm just gonna toss out some water. I think I mentioned in another video that I do not measure, and this is the result of not measuring. Alright, so you don't want too much water because it might overflow, but you do have it on really low heat. Just turn that to low, and then we'll just let it simmer for about 3 hours. You could do it for longer. I might even do it for 4 hours. So the more you kind of simmer it, the better it'll taste. So I'll leave that up to you guys, but make sure you do it at least 3 hours because it'll taste so much better. So I forgot to mention, just occasionally stir it. That will keep it from spilling over, and making sure that all the vegetables are evenly cooked. It's been 2 hours, and I'm gonna just put the potatoes in. So just potatoes, and just plopping them in. I haven't changed the temperature on the stove at all. I just had it on low the whole time. And now we leave it for another hour and a half. Hi, look who's here to join us for the final round of the soup. Anyways, so the last part is to skim off the fat layer that's on top of your soup right now. So you can actually end this video if you don't have a baby or anything, because the next step is I'm gonna blend some of this for the baby. So I don't know if you guys want to stick around, and this actually makes a really good like vegetable baby food for your baby. And for those of you who want to add a little bit more flavor and depth, just add like a 1.5 teaspoon of salt. So here's your final product. I'm just pouring this into a bowl, and then you can serve. But I'm pouring this so that I can blend it for the little baby. I'm just gonna grab a little piece of meat as well for the baby, because the meat is very tender, especially the pork shank. So you can just easily blend that in with the blender. And what I'm gonna do is once I blend it, I'm gonna put some into the freezer so then it can last longer, and then he'll have food to eat for the week. So for the blending, I'm going to be using the Magic Bullet, or you can use any type of blender you have at home. So just make sure the soup is cooled down before you blend it. I'm just going to put everything into the blender. And you don't have to blend this all at once. If it doesn't fit, you could always do it the second round. See the consistency. So I would have liked it if it was a little bit more thicker, but I guess I could have added more potatoes and stuff like that, but Isaac will have to do with this. Yep, into the freezer it goes. All done. Thanks for watching. I am so weak.